So, yep, I am back, and it's been so long since I last followed the actual schedule, so here I am finally doing that today. Yeah, and as you can hear, I am sick right now. Stuffy nose checked, runny nose checked, ringing ear. That's kind of optional, but checked. Not really sore throat. No, there's no sore throat, luckily. But I cough a lot, violently cough. The violent cough. Yeah. So, yeah. I've been sick for a week now. That may sound short, but for me it felt really long. Yeah, and I may continue to be like this for another couple of days, because I like to think that I'm in the middle of recovery process right now. It's just much better than I used to be maybe last week. So yeah, it's no surprise that I'm sick. It would be even more surprising if I am not sick, because thinking about all the stuff that I've been doing to my body for the rest of the rest of this break, bad diet, wrecked sleep routine. So yeah, this is what I have to deal with. The result of me harming myself. And yeah, especially this time of the year, it's what is it? We are currently facing with dengue fever outbreak too. Yeah, I would be super unlucky to caught that. So I hope that I get better soon and don't have to deal with another illnesses that's way more serious than this one. So the thing that I would like to talk about today is, yeah, it may be not I feel like it's the perfect time to talk about, but it's also not the perfect time to talk about. So yeah, I am going to talk about death today. Yeah, at the time that I'm sick and very receptive to caught another deadly illnesses. Yeah. So, me personally, I love to think of myself as a positive person. I like to be positive, and I recommend people to be positive, when they're faced with hardship and maybe in any kind of situations. But me again also love to think about all the possibilities, especially about death or accidents. For some reason, it doesn't makes me feel down. It's just my habit to think about that. Maybe I was on the road, maybe for example, I am driving on the road, right? And that is the time that I would think about that's the most. For some reason, I would imagine accidents that could possibly happen at certain moment. I would like to. It's a fun habit for me. It doesn't sound fun, I know, but it's just. I just feel. Yeah, it's just one of my habits, and I enjoy doing it for some reason. It's very grim. I know it sounds really dark. Yeah, for basic, I am trying to think about. Oh yeah, there's also, and it's not only when I'm on the road, but also in any kind of situation at all. I would like to think about the scenes that comes out of Final Destination movies. For example, another example, yeah. Every time that people ask me, what is your worst fear, my answer would always be ankle socks. I know that sounds a little bit out of nowhere. Why are you afraid of ankle socks? That's because in school, high school, we have this specific clothing rules or dress code. We have the uniform to follow, and So when people have rules, when there's rules, there's always people try to break them, you know, or like try to find the loopholes in it. So yeah, back to the story. So folding socks, you know, normal socks into ankle socks is like a trend in schools, like most schools, or like most of my friends. And every time that I see an ankle socks, you know, there's always these scenes popped up in my head, you know, of an axe just smashing into that ankle that I'm seeing. And you know, it's not really nice to think about, but it just popped out of nowhere. Like, it just popped out inside my head out of nowhere, and I don't even know where that scene is from. But then I found one that is similar to the scene that I just imagined, or like, you know, that my brain just create, which is that one scene from Kill Bills. You know, it may not be an axe, but it's a damage done to an ankle in like this similar way. So yeah, you know, blood's everywhere, and yeah, it's pretty dark. But I'm not really 100% afraid of it, but it's just a weird anecdotes about me, you know, that I'm afraid of ankle socks. It just sounds interesting. Yeah, basically. So yeah, I don't think that it's weird to, like, you know, to think about deaths all the time, or like accidents. I feel like it's a method of like prepare yourself mentally for farewell, or like passing of things, or like lost. Yeah, prepare yourself for lost. Because when you're mentally prepared, or like when you think about that some of the time, when it actually happened, then I feel like you're going to be more stable, and it's going to be easier for you to manage with that lost. Even though, like, nobody in this world would wish for loss to happen, but it just happened, you know. It's the way of life. Yeah, I'm getting deeper and deeper into this. But yeah, I just like to think about that thing all the time, you know, all the possibilities. Maybe I feel like I learned some. What is it? I saw it somewhere that it's a trait for like a perfectionist, you know, to think about all the bad stuff that could happen all the time, because, you know, we want things to be because I am a perfectionist, and I always want things to be perfect. And so one of the things you have to think about is all the threats, or like all the possibilities of how things could go wrong all the time in order to prevent that to happen. So yeah, it may be involved with that trait, but yeah, it's just fun, you know, trying to do that. I think I quite recommend that. But yeah, it's quite grim. So I'm about to cough, but I held that in successfully, or not. Yeah, well, this video is just, I feel like I've made a point, right? So yeah, but I would normally like share all the thoughts, you know, death thoughts, to people around me, because I feel like it's just better to keep it for myself. Because sometimes it could scare people off, and it's not a really nice thing to talk about. But I feel like it's really fun for me, like personally, like I've been saying for this past couple minutes. But yeah, but sometimes but I feel like one day it's going to start to like actually scare me. Yeah, I would actually like be scared of my own thoughts, like those kind of thoughts, because it just makes me so paranoid all the time. Like, that's one of the side effects. Like, especially when I'm driving, I feel like I am especially paranoid during that time, you know, whether the car next to me is going to like suddenly crash into me out of nowhere because of like some brake malfunction or not, or whether some freak accident might happen, like maybe a body would fall into the trunk of my car, or like, you know, in front of my dashboard. Yeah, those kind of things. It happened before, like there's some accident in the past for me to like keep to take it to my sorry, to take it to my own database, to create all of those bad accidents inside my own head and affect me greatly to be paranoid. Like more paranoid and more anxious, like adding to my own paranoia that I have already. Yeah. Adding fuel to the fire. Yep, that's the expression that I was looking for. So yeah. But another thing is that, whoa, yep, there's this event that's coming up. It's called, oh, I think I already talked about this in my past video. So yeah, I already applied to it, and hopefully I will be able to participate. You know, I would like end up in the list, but I don't know. I'm not so sure, because you know, I am not really that. I think I lack a requirement, but hopefully. So thank you for staying and listen to my very sick noise. So bye then.